Hi guys, so today I'm going to be going over the purpose of common vocabulary. So in this presentation, I will be summarizing the key concepts of Chapter 1. This includes the definitions of anatomy and physiology, providing an overview of hearing and speech subsystems, and the anatomical planes and directions used to describe the human body. The one thing I found interesting is how interconnected all the systems are and have to be in order to produce clear speech. In this slide, I have listed the definition for anatomy and physiology. So anatomy is the study of the structure of organisms and the relations of their parts, whereas physiology is the study of functions of living organisms or their parts. So here we have the speech subsystems. The speech and hearing process rely on several subsystems. Respiration gives us the power to speak, and then we have the velopharyngeal nasal subsystem, which includes both of velopharynx and nasal airways and associated structures, and then we have the pharyngeal oral subsystem. This includes the middle and lower pharynx and the oral cavity and associated structures. The inclusion of the pharyngeal part of the apparatus reflects the fact that during speech production, the part of the pharynx acts as an articulator and resonator, along with its oral counterparts. It also plays a critical role in swallowing. On this slide, I have a quick summary for the hearing subsystems. It is typically divided into three parts, which is the outer ear that collects and directs sound, the middle ear, which amplifies and transmits vibrations, and then the inner ear, which converts vibrations into neural signals. So it pretty much goes by the outer ear starting the process, so it ensures that the sound can be effectively captured and sent deeper into the auditory system for processing and understanding. So to describe where the structures are in the body, it is normal to use the anatomical planes and directions. The sagittal plane divides the body into the left and the right sides. The coronal plane divides front and back, and the transverse plane divides top and bottom. So directional terms are anterior, posterior, and medial. This helps us describe the precise locations of structures in relation to each other. Okay, so in speech and hearing, we rely on different tissue types. Epithelial tissue protects and lines the respiratory and vocal structures. Connective tissue provides support. Muscular tissue helps us move structures like the tongue and vocal cords. So all of these working together plays a huge part on how one is able to speak and hear. On this slide, I have the stages of spoken communication. So we have the neural stage, the muscular stage, the structural stage, the aeromechanical stage, acoustic stage, auditory mechanical stage, the sensory, and the neuroperceptual stage. So the process of spoken communication happens in several stages. So first we think about what we want to say, then next we plan how to express it linguistically. Then we prepare the motor movements for speech. Once we execute it, our auditory system gives us feedback to make adjustments as needed.